Hey guys, welcome back to Super Switch U. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving if you celebrated yesterday. So that makes today Black Friday. So a lot of you have probably gone out, fought the crowds, bought all those great deals that I'm sure existed and I didn't check into because no money. So what's the point of going if you can't buy anything, right? Um, so today I kind of want to go over Switch 2 releases for December. I know it's a few days before December, but I usually try to get these in real close to the end of the month, beginning of the month, so I don't miss anything. So, uh, went through, tried to find everything that I could this time, and just like every time, I've now got to say that this is only true as of November 28th. If anything gets announced after this, if anything else gets delayed or pushed back, this will not be true at that point. But as of November 28th, this is what we're supposed to get across the digital only titles, game keycard releases, code in a box, and physical, like true physical games, both import and domestic or whatever, like in the US, outside the US. This is what I could find. So, let me pull up my image here and bring back camera feed. There we go. I want to see both. So, we'll start with everything going to retail shelves and then we'll go to the digital titles. So, starting on December 2nd, which is, I think, a Tuesday. What does the calendar say? Yeah, so it's next Tuesday. Assassin's Creed Shadows comes out on a game key card, which I'm sure is going to be a really cool game. I haven't played an Assassin's Creed since Black Flag. Once they kind of stopped with what was his name, Desmond. Whenever they stopped with the main story and it all just became focused on the stuff in the past, I kind of fell out. Like I said, I tried Black Flag and I tried Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, but it was just, I don't know. It didn't quite feel the same. December 4th, which is a week from yesterday, it's Thursday, we've got four things coming out. I don't want to apologize. I've got allergy issues, so it's all scratchy and awful and I sound like crap. I know. But anyway, so December 4th, we got a big one. So Nintendo is releasing Metroid Prime 4. Finally, they only announced this thing back on the first year of the original Nintendo Switch in 2017, and so now in 2025, we're going to finally see it for both Switch 1 and Switch 2 edition. Um, and then we also have Octopath Traveler 0 coming out from Square Enix. It's KeyCard. And then there's two imports that I could find. One of these has a very ridiculously long name, and I'm going to pull this up so I don't screw up the name in any way. So this thing is called Run for Money Hunters versus Runners. Can you win as either? And this supports multi-language. So, yeah, that's. I don't know what kind of game it is. It looks kind of weird. It's got like real people's faces on the cover. Um, I don't know. I didn't look into it because it just sounds. It kind of sounds fake, but it's available on Play Asia. So if you really want to check that out, want to try to get all the Switch 2 games, more power to you. They're also putting out a game key card version to Two Point Museum by Sega. I think I only found this in Japan as far as what I could actually find. Let me make sure that that's multi-language for you guys because I don't remember. I don't even have the page pulled up anymore. All right, never mind. Never mind. It probably is. I mean, it's a Sega title, and we did get it here, so probably. But check that out. You can get that on Play Asia as well. Moving on to the next day from there, so Friday, December 5th, we've got two things coming out. One is Code in a Box, and it's Fortnite Dark Fire and Ice bundle, which I guess is just all that extra content and stuff you could throw into your free-to-play Fortnite game. But that is a thing. It's supposed to be on retail shelves, so I got to talk about it. There it is. There you go. But then we also are finally getting Nicktoons, The Dice of Destiny, a weird dungeon scrolling top-down Nickelodeon game. Yeah. It's also a game KeyCard, so that's kind of weird, but it's what they decided to do. So if you don't mind KeyCard or just want to do digital only, that is going to be available then. December 9th, Goodnight Universe, which came out like a month or two ago digitally, is going to get a KeyCard version on the 9th. This is still one of those things I don't really fully understand, because there is so much controversy around the key cards as it is. Why would you release those so far after the digital releases? I feel like that's just setting it up for failure, but I mean, if you guys really like key cards out there, and from comment sections, I assume there's at least 5 of you, go support that. Go support your key cards. December 12th, we got 2 titles coming out. Another true physical for Switch 2. That's Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. And then one that for a while was only showing import, but now GameStop, Best Buy, everybody's showing it, so I guess we're getting it too. Farming Simulator Signature Edition is getting a key card release on December 12th. Woo. Like, yeah, let's do some farming. Good old time on my tractor. Get the backhoe. Anyway, so jokes aside, the last day that's getting games is December 18th, which is the week before Christmas. So if you're really wanting to do some like very last minute Christmas shopping, there are 3 titles, 2 of them being imports, that are coming out on December 18th. We'll start with the imports because some of these are interesting and some of these are kind of weird. And I got to pull up my pages because these are odd titles. So the first one's a true physical because it's a Switch 2 edition. It's A-Train Hajimaru Konkao Kaikaku Switch 2 edition guidebook pack. Yeah, that was a mouthful of things. I don't know what that means, but it's multi-language, so I believe it did say English is supported, and it's all about trains. So if you like trains, you're gonna probably like that game. Probably, I don't know. I don't know how you play a train game, but next one's a code in a box in Japan. So good luck trying to put those codes in if that has anything other than numbers. This is Obakado 2 Chase and Seek. I probably butchered that name. I believe I played a demo for the first one. It was kind of like, there was a game in Nintendo Land that was like that. It was Luigi's Mansion, I think. You tried to chase after the other players that were playing as ghosts. With this, I think you're just chasing after ghosts. I don't know that it's actually multiplayer like that, but it was neat. If it's a game I'm thinking of. If it's not, then I have no idea what this is. Good luck figuring that one out. And then finally, the U.S. We're supposed to finally be getting this. I talked about this back in October, and then very quickly got proven wrong, even after Best Buy verified that this was supposed to come out back in October. Yuka Replayly is going to finally be available physically on a true game key, or not key card, but a game cartridge. Let me reiterate that without stumbling over myself. Yuka Replayly on a full physical game cartridge, December 18th. And that will finish us off for the year. So no more games past December 18th. Sorry, I got an itch on my leg. But then as far as the digital-only titles go, we've got 4 of those. So December 1st, we're getting Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which is actually getting a full on-cartridge release in March. I believe it's March 13th. So if you would rather have the retail release, the physical true cartridge, you're going to have to wait about 3 months. But that actually surprised me seeing that the other day, and I don't think I've gotten a chance to cover that in a video. I kind of wrote this game off because it looked not just like it only looked like an eShop game, but it kind of looked like a smaller release the first time I seen it. So I was like, I mean, they release Marvel games all the time. It's not a big a deal, but apparently it's much bigger than I was thinking. So I'm going to start doing some looking back into that game and give that a shot. So if you want the digital title, you want to get to playing it sooner, December 1st. December 2nd, something called Simago Legacy Collection Switch 2 Edition. So there's a Switch 1 and a Switch 2 releasing on the same day. It's literally the day after Marvel. So if you got plenty of money, like just stock up your games right there. 1, 2, 3, boom. There you go. Skate Story releases on December 8th. It looked kind of interesting. So that's where you're playing as the man made out of glass that for some reason decided skating was the career path that he needed to take, knowing that any one wrong move is going to just break you, and you're going to die. You're going to just wipe out forever. Sorry. And then December 10th, Little Rocket Lab is getting both a... Actually, I think the Switch 1 might be available currently. I don't know. But the Switch 2 edition comes out on December 10th. That I know. Because I found that in the eShop itself. So it's definitely there. And I think that pretty much wraps that up. And I think I kind of want to change the formula on those two. Because just talking about these things aren't... I don't know. Just sort of seems like just factual, like bam, bam, bam. But I figure might as well just give you guys my top 5 picks too out of what's coming out, what I'm most excited for, and what I might check out. Even though there's only like 3 things that are true physicals, but if I were to check out a KeyCard, and I've done this in the past, like I said, I figured out that if it's like $30 or less, I don't care about ownership. So if they ever could drop down that far, I would check these out. I would say... Actually, you know what? Really? There's a digital title I think I would put as number 5 over some of these other things. But Skate Story. Skate Story does actually look interesting. I would probably check that out. That'd be my number 5. Number 4 would be Assassin's Creed Shadows. 3 I would have to give to Yooka-Laylee, even though like I'm getting it. My sister had pre-ordered it for my birthday. I was supposed to have it back in October, so it's gonna be number 3 because it's Yooka-Laylee. But again, they changed some things, so like, I'm excited to see all the new stuff they put in there and how they changed it. But I've also already played it through 3 times. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection after that, because Mortal Kombat games are fantastic, and it's awesome to finally get a collection on a current Nintendo system. And number 1 pick, obviously, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, even though I can't get that, and it's frustrating. It's so frustrating. I screwed up and told my wife that the rule is you don't buy for yourself after Black Friday, and yeah, so even though I could move some pre-orders around and I could take a couple things and trade in, it doesn't matter. I can't do that either. And you know what they say, happy wife, happy life. So I can't go and do that. So we'll figure that one out after Christmas, I guess. But I think that will finish it up today. Thank you guys so very much for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe so we can get closer to 1,000 subscribers. Hit the bell notification button so you can be alerted to all upcoming videos. Comment down below. I did this out of order. I'm so sorry. But comment anything that you were thinking on this. If there's any games that you're excited for, anything that you think is kind of weird, or if you want to crap on all the KeyCard releases, I will join you right alongside with that. Because they shouldn't have taken away our ownership for games. Along with a lot of other things. I mean, if I got to download the whole thing, I might as well just buy those digital titles. Then you don't have to put the cartridge in. But anything you guys want to talk about, just put it down in the comments down below. And that'll do it. Thank you again, and I will see you next time.